Hi, my name is Emily, and I am incredibly bored. So I figured I have no Wi-Fi, no internet access, and I have to go to work in like an hour and a half. So I figured all I have is a camera and some sketchbooks. I would do a small sketchbook tour. So here it is. This is a page I kind of just did like the blobs. I've seen a bunch of YouTubers do it. I thought it was a cool idea. So you take little blobs of paint and you make it into little things. It's a little dude, old grumpy lady, a yak man. Who knows? This is one of the first pages I tried to like actually do something. I realized there's no point in wasting the paper on just like doodling. Just do whatever you want. So I was like having a somewhat difficult time just trying to trust my body and my mind. That was me just telling myself to trust it because it knows what it's doing. This was gonna be like coral. It didn't end up. I never finished it because it took me forever just to do that. And, you know, it just didn't mean that much to me. I went to Guadeloupe with my parents earlier this year. And we stayed in an Airbnb, and this was the view from it. I would sit on the deck every morning while they were still asleep. And one of my best friends came as well. So she'd come down and we'd listen to music, and I would just paint. And she would kind of do her med school applications. We were still in Guadeloupe. It was later on in the trip, and we saw there was a koi pond. I took a picture and then tried to paint it. And I saw a little comic. I think it was on Pinterest, and it was how to summon, and like it says lemon, but it looks like it says demon because of the cursive L. And it was just like a confused wizard and then this little lemon, and I thought the lemon was just the cutest thing. So I stole that from a comic by Jim Benton, it says here, so I'll trust that. And don't tell H&R Block, but I doodled this at work, and I have like a travel paint set, so I was kind of doing that in between calls and customers and everything. So it was originally going to be like stars. I don't know if you can tell, but it was going to be outlined in like white, and then I don't know, it wasn't going to work out, so I ended up using more natural colors. I've had these like weird cards for forever, and I always thought they were the coolest, but when I was emptying out my basement for my mom, I found a bunch of them and I kept my favorites, so I drew this one, and I was gonna paint it on my iPad, but it never happened because, I mean, who knows? I didn't even finish the name shell case. This is just a sad attempt at a galaxy, but it says this did not go the way I thought it would. C'est la vie. Also, sorry about this setup. I literally have nothing. We just moved into this apartment. That's why I have no Wi-Fi. So I'm literally using like a bowl, a tissue holder, a pack of cards, two books, and like a weird plant holder, and then a small piece of cardboard to hold this up. And I'm using the flash on the phone. So not that any more than 5 people are going to be watching this. So if there's a problem, 5 people, let me know. I'll try to do better next time. I have a better camera, but I did it on the last day of February, on last day of Feb. Ugh. And this is just like copper ink that I got. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't really know what I was doing, but it was fun. I don't know what this means. I read it just like a second ago and I have no idea what I think I was just saying if I do like writing on each page and like leave the rest of it blank, it'll take like half the time to finish the book, which is true. It took me a lot less than I expected because I was just kind of trying to put shit into it and not feeling weird. So this I just Googled male reference and then I kind of just went for it. I do enjoy it. It was like a full picture and I cut it off there because I thought it'd be more interesting. This, I think we were just sitting at a fire and I realized that fires have like, I don't know, they're kind of, it always feels like a fire is like living and breathing in front of you. So I kind of just made a list of things that I thought it had in common with like life. Not quite, but you know what I mean. And this is just, I don't know, I went to the Lancaster quilt show with my grandmother, aunt, and my mom. We do it every year. And this is just one of the things I doodled while I was kind of in between. They spend a lot of time looking at fabric, so another Lancaster quilt show design. Thought it was kind of cool. Took my pens and kind of extended it. I hate this page, but you know, I had to practice my hands. And you know, it says this is a V dumb page. They can't all be good, but that's okay. You know, can't be hard on yourself. This I doodled at work one day. I think it was just this on like, it's literally on receipt paper. And I think this is just on like a piece of printer paper. And they have like, I'm the receptionist, so they have like these pink slips. Like if somebody who's out missed something, you write it on there. And I just kind of put this together and doodled with like a marker. And then I went, I copied it because I have access to the copy machine and I extended it down. That's why it's kind of a different color down here. But I thought it was a kind of cool page. If they see this, though, I'm going to get fired, so sorry. This was supposed to be, we were on the way to New Orleans in April, and I was in the car for like freaking 20 hours. So I was painting this one day. It's supposed to be self-portrait, but I did it in the mirror above in the passenger seat. So it's not exactly great, but you know, this page is also, so no, I know it's crap, but what are you gonna do? Once again, just trying to let it all go. This was supposed to be my grandma, I think, and we were at just like a little cafe in New Orleans. This is my grandfather. He recently he had been on like his second or third week of chemo, so he was like entirely bald, and he was doing his crossword. And I don't know, I think these are just like my mom, my dad, and our baguettes. I think it was called La Vie Parisienne. Parisian life, I think. It did not turn out like I intended. We didn't have enough time there. And I kind of gave up because, you know, I wanted to eat my breakfast. This is another kind of dumb page. It's a lot of dumb pages, but it's just like sun, ocean. I guess these are mountains almost. I don't know. It's just a bunch of weird stuff. Like the whale, though. Also, I read this a second ago as well. And I messed up, but just don't judge too harshly. And this was, I would show you the picture I did this based on, but you know, you're a phone, so I'd need you. You get it. But it's a donkey. We went to Georgia on the way back from New Orleans, and we stopped at a family friend's house who moved there from New Jersey. Hadn't seen them in a few years, and their neighbors had donkeys, and they just walked over, and this was the little baby. So cute. but when I was painting it, we had just gotten a cat when I was painting it, and the cat kept going after the brush. So if there was any like mess up spots like in there, I mean, it just adds character, but that's why. This one says, another trash page is upon us. And this is supposed to be some kind of castle-scape or like kingdom. It's ridiculous, but you know, I'd never tried like a fictional landscape before, so it is what it is, you know? And this, I was trying to make like a book. I can't even remember what it's called, but Ex Libris and then Emily Tyler. I did a carvy thing. I carved it out of some easy carve or whatever it's called for stamps and things. But turns out I did it backwards. So, and I don't have the correct ink, so it was a mess. But I mean, I'm still happy with it. I'm still happy I did it. I'll probably just take off my name and just use it as a weird stamp. And Hannah, my roommate from a few months ago, she tried drawing the new cat, and she wanted to draw it with like 2 pistols going out here and like some smoke, because our cat's like she's a piece of work. But she drew it and just never finished it. And I think that's it. These are just some little things. Like, I got this. They're supposed to have good coffee in New Orleans. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like it, but. And this is from Guadeloupe. I thought these were so pretty. I'm gonna put this like on a sketchbook. That's like a cover. Just thought these were the coolest things. And I got these at like a craft show kind of thing, or like an exhibit for a bunch of local artists in, I think it was the beginning of the year. But this one artist had some cool stuff, so I took those. And a bunch of little things. Other little pretty colors. I don't know, but yeah. So that's that, I guess. I guess that passed the time. Maybe I'll do another one of these if anybody is interested at all. I don't really know if this is going to be seen by anyone, but I needed to pass the time badly. So, I guess that's it. Oh, and I made this sketchbook with some contact paper and some cardboard, and a sketchbook I got in Ireland like a year and a half ago for like €5. Like, it's not great quality, but it did the job. Peace.